Well, as you can see, I'm safely back from across the pond, and this week we're heading to Watopia for round 2, stage 4 of the WTRL Zwift Racing League. This one's going to be a team time trial, so grab your teammates, don that aero kit, and let's head to those race pens. So stage 4 is on the triple flats loop of Watopia, taking in the Fuego Flats, Volcano Flats and the classic flats route. This course has been around since 2019, so no doubt you've probably ridden it before. The course is 36.3 kilometers in length and 160 meters of elevation. Down in the description below you'll find my recon notes. Please use them wisely to sort out your team strategies, and again, I've written them in kilometers. The bike choice for this one, I'd recommend the Cadex tri-bike with the DT Swiss disc wheel set. And if possible, get all your teammates on the same bike to make those marginal gains. There's no power-ups or segments to worry about on this one. This is just going to be a pure out-and-out team effort, getting that strategy right and pushing to the finish line. This stage starts in the desert pens, where we turn left onto the desert flats. The lead in for this course to the desert arch is 2.3 kilometers, which is where we join my recon. So the first 9.8 kilometers of this team time trial is through the desert flats. This will give you a chance for your team to get the formation sorted and keep that pace high. Getting your team strategy right is key for this one. I'd recommend pulls on the front at 120 to 135% of your FTP, and if riders in your team are struggling, just make their pulls on the front shorter to keep you all rolling through. One of the key things to remember is communication. Let the other rider know that you're pulling off the front, so when you come through there is no gap and you can keep that pace high. At 9.8 kilometers we climb from the desert towards the redwoods. This is a 900 meter climb, so watch for those splits and push over the top as we turn left into a descent. This descent takes us back towards Ocean Boulevard and downtown Watopia, but don't ease off the pedals here, keep rotating and keep pushing in these segments. Just watch out for these ocean tunnels, as there's always a rise out of them that needs a little more effort and focus to keep your team together. You don't want to drop anyone at this stage. We then travel through downtown Watopia, and at 16.5 kilometers, watch out for the false flat out of downtown before we take the left-hand turn towards the Essess for the first time. The S's are a series of short, punchy rollers. Keep on your rotations to push through here and maintain that pace for your team. We then head through the Roman villas and turn off right and head out towards the Volcano Flats. At 21.5 kilometers into this race, we have a short, punchy Volcano Kicker to get over. Regroup at the top if you need, and then we head back to the Essess for another roll through. It's at this point you're probably noticing that heat is on. Here we head back through the Essess for the second time, Continue to roll through, take your turn on the front, and if things are getting a bit tired in your legs, then just reduce your time on the front and make sure you communicate this well with your team and just change your strategy as you need to. So we leave the Essess and head back towards the Roman villas for the second time. As you come through the Roman villas for the second time, there is a short rise at 26.4 kilometers to be mindful of. At the top, we're going to turn right and head back towards the Ocean Boulevard. Turning left here, we head back into the ocean tunnels once again. Watch the rise and falls through the tunnels this time, as riders will be getting tired at this point, and in particular that last rise out of the tunnels at 31.6 kilometers. This is the last climb, so make sure you have a minimum of 4 riders still at this point. So you've made it through the tunnel and hopefully your team is still all together. As we head down here, we're going to take a right hand turn to head back towards the desert flats. So this is it, the final push, 4.5 kilometers flat out all the way to the finish line. Make sure you continue to work really hard on the desert flats here. Keep the rotations going, keep the pulls on the front and the pace high. Make sure you get the required 4 riders over the finish line for the fastest possible time for your team and empty the tank along the way. If you've still got 6 riders at this point, start using them wisely. The finish line is now in sight, so push hard and get that result. So that's it then, that's my recon done of round 2 stage 4 of the WTRL Zwift Racing League. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Don't forget my recon notes are down in the description below, so please do check those out. And also, if you've liked this video as much as I've done making it, then please click that like button, click that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.